Okay, so after going to the big lake, the new lake yesterday, and the fish was spawning, today I'm back down on my syndicate lake, and I've got the bottom gear with me and the surface fishing gear, just to try and make the most of any opportunities. So I'm currently set up middle of the lake. I'm not seeing any fish where I've been fishing at the top end in the shallows. There does seem to be a lot mooching about in this area, so that's why I've opted for this. When I came down, there were fish feeding in the margin, so I'm definitely in the area where they're going to feed, or where they are feeding, so we'll see how it goes. I started off with both rods fishing on the bottom, one area baited with particle and the other baited with pellet. But it wasn't long before the fish started mopping up the mixes I'd been putting in on the surface. Mopping floaters up here. There's two fish out there just behind the bait feeding. I'm getting lots of liners on the bottom rod. The bottom out there where I've got my baits all really coloured up. So I know there's definitely fish there feeding. There's loads of bubbles coming up as well, really fizzing over the spot. As soon as it's quite a big spot. There we go, another liner. No, just a liner. There's fish out there taking the bait again. This ripple that's on the water has been putting them off a little bit, but there's a group of fish there now feeding. Another liner. Well, I've just turned the camera off, and we've hooked one on the floaters. Gonna walk him back. I want him this side of them pads before I start playing him properly. But yeah, that absolutely ripped off. Real good bite. I'm having to walk, say it's easier to walk him back rather than trying to wind him in. Whereas this side of the pads now, right, we've got him where we want him. And get down there with the net. Come on, mate. That's a common. Looks a nice fish. Definitely a 20. Here he comes, come on mate. Come on. Into that net. Ah, there he is. Awesome. I First one in the bag. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant fish. I think it's one I had last year, knocking my rods about everywhere. I'll get the unhooking mat set up and we'll get him out. Fucking, I've got to run on this one now. Jesus. Oh. Just getting everything ready to get that first fish unhooked. And the bottom rod's gone as well now. I've been getting liners on it all morning. What's he? He's off. Right, I had to go and put the rod in the rest. The family ain't ground, it's all locked down, so I knew we weren't going to go far. Well, I went and got the landing net set up because I just took it down to take the other one up to the mat. So kept my eye on the rod. The other one's gone in the retainer, and now I'm back playing this one. Now I've got the net set up. Jesus. That's scrapping well, not sure how big it is. It's another common. Bloody hell. Oh. Oh my God, come on. I hate that when you feel the line flip off the fin. There he is. Right in this margin now. Oh, it's another nice common. I dare say that's going to go 20 as well. Go on, mate. In you come. That's it. Upside down, whatever way you want to go. He was in the net. Come on. That is a cracking common. Oh shit, I've got my hand stuck on this grass. I can't lift it. Jesus, that one's in. Right, I've staked the retainer out down the bank, so we'll have a look at that one first. I would like a brace shot, but you're not allowed them, and then we'll come and sort him out. Okay, so here's the first fish of that brace. See if she's going to let me pick her up. She's had a good rest in that retainer. Got a gut on it, so she's full of spawn. 23 pound, 2 ounce. Absolute minter. Same as say, you're not allowed brace shots on here, so the other one's in the landing net having a rest. But yeah, 23.2. Well happy with that. The other one scared the life out of me when it shot off while I was unhooking this one. There she is. What a stunning fish. Right, let's get her back. More than ready to go. Stick that end. Come on, don't get your face out. There you go. And away she goes. Awesome. Okay, so here's the second one of that double take. This one, tank got a gut on it, but it is slightly bigger at 23.5. Scared the life out of me. I'd just unhooked the other fish, the first one, and the bottom rod ripped off as well with this one. I had to put a bank stick behind the reel handle and just leave it playing itself basically. It was charging up and down the margin one way then the other, and then it came to rest a little lily bed just to the right of me. Hold still. And it just got in there and like sat there sulking. When I picked the rod up again, it felt solid, then I felt the fish kick and it kicked itself out of there. So let's get her up now and try and have a look at it. It's okay. So yeah, there we go. 23.5 that one. Same as say, just unhooking that first fish and this one ripped off. Absolutely smashing fish. Really nice. Let's get her put back. I've got no rods in the water at the minute, so I'll get her put back and see if we can get any more. Let's get her back. There she is. Absolute unit. Let's dip that end. Let her get her face out, and she'll be off when she wants to. There she goes, right in herself, and away she goes. Brilliant. So that's a brace of 23 pound commons. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, so that fish off the surface were one of these trimmed down BPT wafters from Vortex Baits. Really simple, just air rigged. And yeah, usually when they take in confidently, you'll get it hook up every time. And the fish on the bottom rod was on one of these boosted cocoons again from Vortex Baits. They're absolutely awesome. It's like this breeze that sprung up has put them down a little bit. Well, they'll be back. If they know there's food in that area, they will be back. One thing I might do is start trickling baits down this margin if the wind keeps up going that way. Well, that's another one on the surface. bank. There's a mirror. That's just when I thought they'd all disappeared. I thought they'd gone down the other end of the lake. Right, well, one thing fish safety wise I never see anybody saying about is if you're going to lift the fish out of the water in your landing net, you normally roll your landing net up. If you're going to do it that way, just make sure you place your controller in the net as well. If you don't, you can roll the hook length up in the net, which is then tight to the fish's mouth, and lifting them out that way you can rip the mouths or cause some sort of damage, snap your hook link, whatever. But yeah, just dunk your controller in the net with the fish before you take your net apart and roll it up. Okay, so third fish of the day, 24 mirror. Absolutely made up with that one. I saw him have one go at the bait and miss it, and then he just got it again and it ripped off. I'll just turn him around, we'll have a look at the other side. Yeah, absolutely cracking fish. Say £24. Can't go wrong with that. This one's determined to get into the bottom of the sling. Oh, finally out, and away she goes. Brilliant. Right, we're in again on the surface rod. Whoa, don't want it to go in down there. Go on back, let me walk backwards with it. Well, I might have lost it and just got a branch back for my troubles. I thought I'd cleared all that out under there. Obviously not. Yep, I've just got a big branch. One that must have come off and been on the bottom underneath them bushes. That's where the fish went. It's taking some dragging in. Well, yeah, it's a big branch. Can't bloody thing. That's cleared some of the debris out of the swim, transferred the hook straight into the branch. There it is. Well, that's rubbish. Right, so there we go, I'm calling it a day now. I ran out of liquids to drink quite a while ago. Feeling very dehydrated, but that's been a cracking afternoon. To the 2 commons, that one mirror, and then I've lost another one as well, but I did catch a branch. So yeah, been good. Really cracking day. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.